guys. Julian, you set a career high with an assist on Wednesday in Evansville. Do that again tonight with 9 assists. A lot of people are going to talk about you guys hitting shots, hitting threes the last couple games, but I felt like today your guys' ability to attack the basket and to do that with just kind of determination and consistency was like key to the win. What do you think of just your guys' ability to move the ball and to stay aggressive in that first half?
I would say for the whole team, just really swinging the ball, playing through our triggers, and playing through our trigger guys, Cam and Robbie. They got us a lot of those open shots, and then we got them in blender. That's what helped me and the others get open drives. And I'd say for me, just being more under control, because when I went down there, I wouldn't say I was out of control, but there was a lot of times where I'm running into charges or running through the baseline into the first row. So
You talk about being in control. You're kind of approaching the end of your sophomore year. Does it feel like the game's slowing down and like you're kind of be able to kind of see it better and make better reads and kind of get in a spot where you're getting really comfortable and making this team kind of really dangerous at those points?
I definitely say that. I would say starting the year, it was the same way. It was just nobody. My game has changed since the last 2 years I've been here, and then they started scouting on me, and then that's when I started to struggle. But really, just staying under control, playing off 2 feet, that's what's helped me.
Jude, just sticking with you. I mean, defense, man. We've seen it all year. Everyone knew that this team could shoot. Today was just one of those living up to the expectations of what can happen when y'all click.
Right.
But defensively, every one of you brought it that was out there on the court today. It wasn't just you. It wasn't just Cam. It was everybody out there. How great of a feeling was that to see all five guys working?
I would say that's just a test to the guys and how we work on it in practice. We've stressed that over the last, well, since we started. So we finally see it come to fruition and bring it all together is really good.
Rob, I mean, I'm trying to think of a time a freshman was more beloved than you by the Sycamore community. I think it was Odom, honestly. Just talk about that feeling of hearing those chants and everything in the second half when you guys were just running away.
It's just it's a great feeling, like you said. Coming in as a freshman and you're hearing all that love and support from the crowd. It's like another home right here already. And just to be able to make the impact that I am, I give it all to the crowd. I do everything for them.
It also feels like, as to be expected, the game is slowing down for you. You started off hot, kind of getting a little bit of a spot there with the Valley, and then now you're just going right back into it again. Does it feel like the game's slowing down a little bit for you now that you know what to expect?
Yeah, I'm starting to pick it up a lot. Just trying to do as much as I can, and obviously it helps when you got guys like Drew, Henry, Voss, and Coop out there. I'm not the only playmaker out there, so it definitely helps me, makes things easier.
Have either of you experienced a shooting night like you saw tonight from your teammates?
Nah, man, hey, Voss is gonna hit him. It was a Voss day today. Everybody got as Mason, Coop, Jason Kent. I love it. It makes it easier. Like I said, it makes it easier when they're hitting shots.
Mm-hmm.
Julian, you had an and one basket go to the ground and just like let out a yell, and at that point you guys were up, I think 32 points. It's got to feel like almost like you guys are back now after kind of being down for 3 weeks or so. What walk me through that moment and knowing that like you guys were kind of cruising today and worked hard for this and can have that moment where you're like, all right, now it's kind of like back to square one and kind of like breathe a sigh of relief knowing that like you guys are on a little bit of a run now and you keep working hard on that.
I mean, it definitely feels good, but it's back to the drawing board tomorrow. Just celebrate it tonight, tomorrow, and really back to the drawing board. That's been the mentality the whole time. You win by 30, lose by 30, win by 15, lose by 5. Doesn't matter. Still back to the drawing board.
Kind of going off that, this can be for both of you too, just the sticking together. Jew, I know you've been a part of teams before that unfortunately here we've seen the collapse. We've seen the 7-8 games run, where they fall apart. That didn't happen this year, and I know that had to be a pretty good feeling for you guys mentally bounce back as well as get the results out there moving forward.
I definitely say that comes from this being an older team. That's really the difference between like us and a Drake. Drake, they have shared experiences. We have experiences, but not together. So us just having this shared experience going through this year is really helping us click, and then us having older guys that understand roles and how to stick together really helps out too.
Robbie, you guys made I feel like a statement today with this win. A blowout like this at home, where you're playing one of the top 8 teams in the conference. You guys have had big games early in the season. Drake, Southern Illinois, UNI was a big one last Saturday as well. you feel like today is an example kind of your guys' potential, and do you think it sends a statement to the league, or is it what is it for you guys?
You know, I would hope so. You know, we did go through that rough stretch you talked about. You know, that 5-game losing streak, but like Drew said earlier, we attacked every game the same way, whether we win, whether we lose, whether losing 5 or winning 3 now. We come in, we want to be desperate. You know, every game left here matters, and so like Drew said, we're gonna attack the drawing board again on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and prepare for Valpo on Wednesday.
Any other questions?
One more for you, Robbie. This is a side note, but I got to talk to Jacob today, courtside.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, you guys got that picture last week that everyone's kind of talking about that kind of went viral. What was it like, man? I know you met him when you were recruiting and thinking about coming here to Terre Haute to play for the Sycamores. Can you share a little bit about that experience and what that was like to kind of just know that like a guy like that's kind of looking up to you, and that you guys are role models and you guys are kind of an example for a lot of kids out there?
Yeah, no, little Jacob, that's my little twin, they call him. So yeah, no, it's definitely amazing. It's and awesome to see, you know, little kids like that look up to us, and you know, being the role model for them, and you know, trying to inspire them to be, you know, us. I think that's very big as us, you know, as athletes. You know, some people look past that kind of part, but I think it's really important to be an example for those kind of kids. All right, thank you guys.